Alright. Hello, I exist now. We have a game. Just need to set things up. Kazia, thank you very much for subscribing. The community appreciates it. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit setup, shenanigans, the usual. But yeah, welcome to day 2 of NextFest Conquest. Which is day 2 of 7, because this tournament has to finish by Sunday. So, yeah, there's gonna be a few matches today, here and there. Some I already know, some will surprise us, you know, the usual. That happens, it's fine. This is gonna be a very special video game, because this is, funny enough, the only developer that I know has been in all 3 NextFest Conquests, so there's that. A very rare occurrence. Not generally something we see. And we're gonna see what this game's name does to the layout before I switch the name to something way shorter. That's gonna be the interesting part, because this is one hell of a name. And then I'm gonna get screamed that the layout can deal with it, and then I have to make the name shorter. Very disappointing. But oh well, it is what it is. Some games have way too long of a name. Anyway, as far as I'm aware, we have this match. Then there is the Anonymous Meow Samurai versus Marshmaster, top of the hour. Then there's a gap after that, which I think there's an MT match in that gap. Then there's another gap, and then there's a double again with Tossfish Adam Plate versus Julian Ninja Mega Number. That is probably everything for today. Probably. Let's see. I'm just waiting on set up the streams, have the game up. We're changing with settings, making cropping impossible. Very rude. Trying to be professional here. 25 puny. Puny. I'm at 110. What do you mean you hear too much? We get the same amount of points. The only good thing about the gaps in the schedule is that they will artificially increase the watch streaks and break other people's watch streaks. It's a timer out for every one of these matches. Good for me. How wonderful. Might have visuals on. Great. They are doing a movement tutorial. They are allowed to do that. Well, highly recommended to do that. It'll also help them figure out if they want to play with controller or keyboard. That seems correct. Double check, triple check, make sure everything is fine. Okay, okay. If I didn't mess up, everything should be fine. Switch to this. And now I just need to refresh this. Mooware isn't showing up. Why is mooware not showing up? Where is... What in is mooware? Ah, it's hidden. I did mess up. Alright, video game. Perfect. That doesn't mess too much with the layout. Just gonna not have a platform. How about that? Perfect. Look at this. Now it fits perfectly. Barely, but perfectly. Anyway, we have a tutorial on ByteSword stream, which again they are allowed to do. This also allows me to take off this one little line at the bottom there that is still not properly cropped. How dare I mess up? At least it doesn't look properly cropped to me. Well, you'll see. It's not exactly 2D Bomberman. It's a bit more than that. Not only is it an allowed tutorial, it's a highly recommended tutorial. Alright, now I can get rid of Rainwave. And no, this is a best of 3. In fact, let me visualize this by doing this. Oh yeah. Now everyone knows it's best of 3. The bombs are not only not killing the player. This game has different levels of bombs. So a very fun thing about this, I mentioned this earlier, but a game of this developer has been in all NextFest Conquests. So, yeah. This is the third appearance of this developer's games. Very exciting. They are basically a NextFest staple. Alright. We have LURRUNA, the Island of Towering Automatons. Side-scroller, action platformer, you go around, you throw bombs, you have enemies. So, what makes this game different is firstly, very wild art style. And you collect these batteries, and the batteries allow you to power up your moves. Pills that heal you for 1. And yeah, you just go. There's 3 levels in this demo. Should they game over, they get back thrown back to the beginning of the level, I'm pretty sure. Which... don't game over. What other games did they have? This was the developer behind Somnabuster and the Boss Rush game from the first NextFest Conquest. I forgot the name. I also forgot the timer. Don't worry, it's right here. It's going. Only like a minute late. And I forgot to turn off this. Alright, perfect. Now we're good. And yeah, Somnabuster and... check what the boss was. Disaster Arms Impact Project Barn. It was a boss rush game. There's gonna be a lot of clutch moves in this, so the thing with this game is your movement is very weird. You have this long jump that you do by pressing down and jumping. That gives you like this forward lunge, mooware is currently doing. And you do have kind of a double jump, but it doesn't work the way that you would expect a double jump to work. Basically, when you jump twice, you do get a backflip, but that only works if you do it while jumping up. Now the good thing is, if you do collect enough batteries, you can basically bully these bosses with the level 3 bombs that fire the crosses. If you make good use of different level bombs, you can do a lot of damage in this game. Normal bombs just get thrown, the level 1 bombs have a nice little like shockwave. Quite frankly, I don't remember what the level 2 bombs do, and the level 3 bombs have this wonderful giant cross. You do not lose batteries on being hit, you just lose HP. The batteries you only lose by using them. Your mooware probably was close to beating the boss, but couldn't dodge the charge. Like I said, the issue with this game is kind of the double jump is very awkward to use. Mooware now on 10 batteries. Doesn't get a lot of triple charges. Oh, that's a big whiff. That is one you don't want to whiff. ByteSword, meanwhile, just continuing on. The controls of this game, due to being a bit awkward, might favor ByteSword more, being a closer player. But mooware is not exactly bad at adapting to things. Has also beaten the boss. There are 3 levels. The levels go in normal order because there's a thank you for playing after the 3rd one, so I'm making sure. But yeah, mooware still has time to catch up. Yeah, whiffing expensive specials is always painful. Like, the upside of having these specials is they feel good to use, but also you don't want to use them on normal enemies. Yeah, but if I think of mooware, I don't think of Kuso, because mooware has been around the MT community for such a long time as well. Like, a lot of people participate in both, but you think of them as one or the other generally. You love this game. That's a good thing. This is a good video game. So I should probably ask whoever has the power to change which category. Change it. Games and demos. I don't think I have that power. We're being very risky here. ByteSword, however, also on 1 life currently. I do not remember what happens if you game over in a level. It couldn't have been too bad, because I'm pretty sure I tested it, so... I think you just start the level over. Which is gonna hurt, but it gives you intel. We're having to use the awkward double jump backflip here. Like, it's kinda neat, but it's so weird. You also can't do it while giving any directional inputs. You do need to double neutral jump. Both players struggling at this exact spot. ByteSword significantly worse off having no life. Oh yeah, the enemies are very mean. So the thing is, you should really use your upgraded bombs to get rid of the enemies, because your bombs stay around, they have AoE effects, you can do so many things with the bombs. But you don't want to, because the bombs are really good to get rid of the bosses. So it's a battle between conserving HP and conserving your batteries. Yeah, mooware used the bomb there. It is the smart move. It might hurt resource-wise, but it's definitely the better choice. Yeah, you need to get to the boss first, but also you don't want to get to the boss with too low HP or too few batteries or lives. Lots of issues there. Oh, a lot. There's a lot of games with life systems. We just make very sure that the game overs are either not super punishing or, like, generally recoverable. There's also games where we have a way to set infinite lives because the developers are nice. But it's not unusual. I told them they're not gonna like the double jump in this game. Like, the jumping in this game is awkward. You can get used to it, but it's kind of weird. Like, your air momentum is a bit off. Yeah, luckily that hasn't happened yet. We will, however, see a game over on ByteSword's side. And like I said, I don't remember. I think it's literally just to recover. Yeah, okay. Game's fair. You get a bunch of batteries and you just go again. Yeah, this was the one where you have 9,999 continues. Right, I remember. And I theorized what happens if you do run out of all 9,999 continues, and if there's an Easter egg if you do so, but I really didn't want to find out. Well, the bonus was not a thing when I game over in this game. The thing is, do you really want to game over though? Because if you do, sure, you get your lives back, but the trade-off is firstly you have to go through that screen, then you have to go through the battery animation, and sure, you then have the batteries, but that means you want to use the batteries. So, 25 batteries is a lot, sure, but if you don't use the batteries, you're just gonna keep dying, is the thing. We're also gonna find out what happens. Gonna get loaded up with 25 batteries as well. But, like, the trade-off is there. The game basically goes, okay, you clearly need some help here, you get some batteries. And you should really use the batteries. The batteries are helpful. They are there for a reason. But again, it goes against, like, instinct of players again to use the finite resource to attack the normal enemies when you can... Oh, that was tragic. Yeah, but you have 3 lives at the beginning anyway. Like, you can very much, like, go and end yourself if you have, like, 1 or 0 lives on a stage. But that requires you to get hit or find a pit. There's very much a trade-off. It's not like it's strategically the best choice to constantly just jump into pits. Yeah, but that's the thing. That is, we all do this. I know everybody does this. We all know everybody does this. Yeah, they are very much synced up. This is also one of those sections where just use a higher level bomb. The bomb will keep the ceiling up. Oh god. Oh. A ByteSword reaching the boss. The screen that mooware and ByteSword were stuck on is a very long screen. The boss, not very difficult if you focus the boss, yeah. Now, this level. We have water in this level. And, oh boy. Continuing does keep them on the screen, yes. If it would restart the level, it probably wouldn't have been in this, because these levels are long. These are some very long and chunky levels. Alright, where? Getting rid of the enemies. Use the level 2 bomb. Those are not exactly that good. Okay. Just going for the extra save there. Yeah, this is a very mean section. It's now also gonna face the boss. It's on 1 battery, so it's not gonna have the level 3 bombs. ByteSword, meanwhile, making their way through sewers. Or the Spearmint Waterworks, I think it's called. On moware's end, you have to defeat these guys on the side, otherwise they will keep dragging the spike walls. Which, if you defeat them, the spike walls will reset. Well, you can make them reset. It basically just makes it so that the arena is smaller. But they don't actively attack you. ByteSword will probably very soon find out what the water does. I think this is about where it rises down. So, the water doesn't kill you in this game. It does something way worse. Because, as it turns out, bombs and water do not mix well. So it pretty much takes away a lot of your abilities. Alright, mooware also defeating the boss. Is gonna go into level 3. Spearmint Waterworks. Gets 3 lives again. But yeah, the thing with the water is, if your bombs touch the water, they basically lose the ability to explode. This also goes for level 2 and level 3 bombs. So if you throw a level 3 bomb and it hits the enemy in the water, it will not do the fun little cross explosion. It will just be projectile. Which, yeah, painful. Not what you want. Yeah, things tend to happen when the water is involved. But they're still both doing well. mooware still has a chance to catch up. Big purple dragon worm guys are very annoying. And as usual, these stages are long. Like for a little side-scroller platformer with 3 stages, this is a chunky time. Let's make good use of the long jump there. Really wants the bonus batteries from the pot. That's a whole 11. The pot tends to give you more batteries if you have more HP, otherwise it's easy to focus on healing items. ByteSword, for example, if I was in ByteSword shoes here, I would probably jump down a pit. This does seem like a good strategical game over mode. Now this is not the boss of the stage, this is the mid-boss. This is very important. Is doing some standing next to the boss. Gets defeated, gets the game over. But it's fine. There's 9,997 continues left. He's gonna keep going at it. We're struggling with these giant walls of enemies. Needs to long jump here. Alright, it's also gonna come up on the boss very soon. ByteSword again, making use of the triple bombs. And loses to the boss still, is not gonna have 25 batteries now. This is pretty much what I mean. Getting the batteries is nice, but if you can't make use of them, you still lose out on them fairly quickly. You kinda do still need to learn how to make use of your move damage in this game. And I think while mooware is being a bit slower and more careful, that might be a good choice here. mooware also died, I think, before getting to the next screen. Because mooware should have been at the boss by now. Yeah, it's back at this point. Gonna get some health out of this pot. Lots of health. Has to now not get pushed back by the water. Yeah, the level 3 batteries are insanely powerful in general. But yeah, the bombs are very powerful. Very powerful video game. Wait, they deleted the demo was longer when I played it. There was another boss. They shortened the demo. They shortened the demo. There was another boss. There was this big old fish guy. There was another boss. Apparently I lied. No. They did all 3 levels. That should be it. I don't think there was a back out and continue. I don't think so. Pretty sure this was it. I'd have to check my vault, but I'm pretty sure this was it. But I'm fairly certain that after I beat this guy, there was more. Oh well, I mean it fits in the under 20 minutes. So that this works out. It's still a fair cutoff. We're gonna try to boss. Should just use the level 3 bomb. You also remember a fish boss, right? There was a fish boss. There was 100% a fish boss. Like it was the giant like boring whale fish guy. I have a video of it. I know it exists. I am 100% certain that boss exists. Alright, well, that means we get to move on to the second game. Change everything here. Right. And the fancy draw sheet because I already forgot what they get. Ooh. It's something fun. Alright, and both players are fine with a mouse game. We have something really fun. Yes, I just said mouse game. Not only is it a mouse game, it's a golf game. A very exciting video game. It's gonna be a much shorter game title as well. That's the best part. good old little, probably 10-minute demo for Game 2. That could make or break it. It is match point after all for ByteSword. ByteSword thought they wouldn't be doing well. Well, still here. One up over mooware. See how it goes in this video. I always forget the timer. I need to get better at the timers. Somebody yell at me for timers. That's now chat's job. Perfect. Pro. Alright, that should also be fine. Should be able to just move to this. Yes, we sure can. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna be playing Rolf. Which is, well, it's golf, but Rolf. Why is it Rolf? I don't know. The question I will not be able to answer. Alright, both players are on the menu. Gonna get going. There's no music currently. I'm pretty sure this game had music. We'll deal with it once the... There we go. The sound. So, this is Rolf, a game where you control the golf club with your mouse. That's it. That's the game. Very much a golf game. There's gonna be different power-ups, different floors do different things. The ball only resets if it's on the grass. On the rocks it only bounces, but you can drag it a bit. But yeah. Not much else to say. We're taking the lead here. ByteSword pulling right after. We're dragging the ball up. You know, drag the ball into this little crevice. Who doesn't like a little golf platformer? Everyone's favorite genre. And now we come to the platforming part where you have to whack the ball real hard. So this game is also playable with controller, but for obvious reasons this is a giant advantage if you play with mouse. Because, yeah. And it's golf. Who doesn't like golf? No, wait, how is this not a golf game? You're a golf club, there's a golf ball, there's a golf hole. It's obviously golf. I do not see how this is not a golf game. It's a golf platformer. Have you ever played golf with your friends that also has obstacles? It's golf. There's nothing about this that's not golf. Even play it with the mouse. It's like the epitome of golf. But we're now learning that you can in fact bounce the ball off the walls. Shoot it again. As long as it is grass. No, this is a very normal golf game. There is nothing about this that is not golf. See? Nice shot. Cleared the obstacles. It's just golf on multiple dimensions with gravity. But it's golf. Nothing wrong about this. Alright, and now we have cheese. No, you can drag the ball, so you're fine. Your ball can never get stuck. Well, it can in the cheese. But otherwise, you won't. Now we have scary, scary red vines. Oh, there we go. We're clearing that very nicely. Oh! Mooware is going. Now it's in the cheese trap. It's like the sand trap, but more cheesy. This game is weird because it looks like it controls way worse than it actually does. Oh! Mooware pulled the ball back and then lands in a hole. Okay, taking the slower approach. ByteSword also learning about the cheese. Mooware being really careful here. Has to now figure out what to do. Trying desperately to use momentum. Yeah, see, you can't get stuck. It's fine. It's just not necessarily easy all the time. Oh, what a nice shot upwards from Mooware there. Could also move the camera up to see what the level is like. Chooses not to. You can scout the levels beforehand. Oh! What a clutch save from Mooware there. ByteSword also sadly falling down. Cheese couldn't see. Oh! Lots of dangerous bounces here. We do also have a death counter, but that's whatever. Also a strike counter. That is not relevant for this race. Oh! Mooware has to pull earlier to actually get across that. The tricky thing about this game is like semi-precise mouse controls, but also kind of janky mouse controls. Oh, that was a great shot by Mooware. ByteSword also moving on. Alright, now we get power-ups introduced. That was a power-up that gives you another shot, even if you do not land on grass. This is... If it was longer, this would be a much more dangerous race to give people, but this is nice and short. This is like 10 minutes. The levels are mostly bite-sized. Mooware is at level 8 out of 11 right now. ByteSword is catching up, is on the level that Mooware was stuck on for a while. Oh, what a great bounce. Mooware needs to do some power, some gusto. The hitbox for these refresh orbs are pretty nice. It's not just the thing in the middle, it's the whole white orb. That also helps quite a bit. Oh. I have no idea what happened there. Okay. Oh, we missed the ball. Yeah, I can see how somebody wouldn't like this, but I had fun playing this game. It's in. We have a lot of games that, like, I think are decent. Yeah, mooware is doing well. Not that ByteSword is doing much worse. I'm pretty sure I cleared this game in like 10 minutes. I'd have to check, but my list says 10. Yeah, about like 13, but there's the whole streaming bit. Oh, mooware should scout the levels beforehand. 11. Mooware is at 8 out of 11. ByteSword, I think, is currently 2 behind. Yeah, it's now at 7. This beginning is the hardest part of the level. I also feel like they're both not using the dragging of the ball as much as they really should. The dragging can be really powerful to change the trajectory of your ball. That is a weird sentence, but it's true in this game. Alright, we're slowly making progress. Okay. We're making that hole. On to level 9. Gets to see another power up. Now that power up, if you hold the mouse button, lets you fly. The little orb. And luckily, those are kind of tutorial levels for the helicopter orb thing. Also, we have the usual half beastie and so much fabs finishing very close to each other. We're using a bit too much power there. Okay. Oh, let the ball come down a bit more. ByteSword might be able to beat this level much faster than mooware. See about that. Should have gotten a better grasp of the beginning. Oh, mooware going for the risky one cycle, but had too much momentum at the end there. Yes. Half BC and Fabs are known rivals. Oh, okay. Oh, ByteSword with the panic. Alright, we're now on hole 11, which I'm pretty sure is the last hole. So I have to get the done button ready. technically there is still a way for ByteSword to come back, which would be tragic for mooware. Alright. Mooware. Oh! Mooware just had to whack the ball once more. Was so close to finishing. Tragic. He's now also rushing. Now, is it rushing because mooware doesn't want to play the game anymore? Is it rushing because mooware is afraid of losing? There's a slow time? I played this game without that. Nobody reads. It is pretty funny that Fabs is the only one who knows that. Listen, there's multiple giant icons in this game. But that probably would make this game significantly easier, wouldn't it? Oh! Oh! The angle! Okay, ByteSword. Oh, missed the ball. No, I thought this was a decent little game. Kinda funny. Golf platformers. Ah, neat. Today is Tuesday. It's the Steam maintenance. It's not that frustrating. It's fine. Travels, you missed the game you like. I'm pretty sure it's on your wish list. mooware beat the demo. mooware.dunning. Moving on to a 1-1. Ooh. Commenting simply stressful. LURRUNA, the island of towering automatons. Let's see if ByteSword has clean audio.
Oh my god, I choked.
No, it does not. Okay. Never mind. Alright, back to Rainwave we go. For a little bit. Maybe I did know this slow down button. I just forgot about it. Who knows? ByteSword. Slowly but surely. Oh my god, that was terrifyingly close. Terrifyingly close. Is now also on the last level. Is gonna finish here probably, and is gonna make this a very exciting race. I enjoyed this game as well. I think it's a neat little game. The rare game 3 best of 3. Well, mooware has now had 2 of those. So, is it that rare? We will never know. Alright, has also eaten the demo. Alright, time for yet another race. Slowly diminishing the pool. How goes the Conquest? Well, we're moving. We're moving, the usual. We are at 1-1. We're gonna wait for the players to set up. While we do that, we're just gonna go here again. And we're gonna have a very interesting third game, potentially. Potentially. Well, interesting. It is. It is a game. I mean, look at this TV having games that are not even demos. But yes, if one goes to the third game, then they go to the third game. The other racers don't get to play that, but... Third game is third game. It's not like it's gonna be, oh well, one of these races ended in 2, so... Yeah, sometimes that happens. I mean, it happened yesterday because one of the games, or one of the races didn't work. Well, we're not getting that game. mooware was apparently in my stream when I was playing Blue Meat Boy. So, be aware. I need to re-roll for something that... Oh, goody! Oh, goody. Yeah, this could be something. Damn it. How? How? How is this the fundraise that has people not blind to the games? That is hilarious. Okay, I think mooware was also around for this one, but some of these are not that niche. No, we'll see. Oh, maybe we get a game. This game might be very much in the wheelhouse of both players. This could be very exciting. Alright, we have a game. We did it. We got there. We got there eventually. Change all the things. Alright. I've gotten the info. Time for me to put in the info into the thing. That's it, that's it. Crop. That's cropped, perfect. Alright, we have a video game. Set this, this. Show these two. And bada boom, bada bang. Dragon, Fire Deluxe. Exactly what everybody expected to get. An arcade game. Definitely what everybody expected to get. What a name, what a game. And yeah, this is Dragon Fire Deluxe, which is a great thing to say. You go around, you shoot fire. You burn enemies, you can burn the stage. Enemies can touch each other and set each other on fire. You have lives, you can regain lives. There's bonus stages, there's time, but they're never gonna run out of time, really. Yeah, it's an arcade game. Should either one of these players game over, they will reset at the beginning of the state of the world, which, at the worst, is gonna. Oh, mooware learning that platforms will kill you and make platforms fall down. At worst, it's gonna cost them 17 levels, which is gonna hurt, but it's not. It's not unovercomable. Oh yeah, this is bubble, but dragon. Yes. There's definitely no hiding that one. It is it's a cute little game. But yeah, hit an enemy twice, they will simply pop. Hit an enemy once, they will be set on fire. Their behavior might slightly change if they are set on fire, depending on the enemy. And yeah. If an enemy is on a platform that's on fire, the animal will be on fire. The enemy can set other enemies on fire. They can set platforms on fire. There's some things you can do here. Ripburger. You can get points. Lots of things. But yeah, there's switches, there's stages, there's jumping, there's fire. What more could you want from a game? This is the type of game that I feel like both of these players have played plenty in their lives. Everybody who's been around any like retro gaming communities has played plenty of these, probably raced a few of these. ByteSword is lagging behind a bit. It's also low on lives. This could be very dangerous. Mooware is just going for it, gunning everything down with fire. You can get extra life with bonus levels. There's these bonus points you can collect. We will probably see neither one of them do that. It has been noted that they can do it. I don't think the score matters particularly. But this is World 1. There's gonna be more projectiles and enemies. There's also an extra life down there that mooware is grabbing. Like later on, there's gonna be things like you need to be aware of not hitting yourself with platforms more often. There's gonna be enemies that shoot a bunch of projectiles. More enemies. It's your typical arcade-ish video game. In fact, we had 3 people play this game. One person that originally found it, I had it already in my installed list. And then another person that second checked it. Like, the game overs are punishing, but they're not unrecoverable, and, like, you can play this game without game over. Yeah, mooware finding out what a chili does. Chilies are very good. Now, the good thing is that the power-ups do temporarily carry over to the next level if you're fast. Well, the time loss is pretty decent, yes, but again, sometimes the short pool has some games that are slightly mean. Especially because this NextFest is a bit rough on games. We're trying, but sometimes... Now, a fun thing is, when mooware goes from World 1 to World 2, what's gonna happen is mooware is gonna lose lives. Because you do have the default starting amount of lives. But yeah, mooware is crushing this. You can see a time difference in how these two play. mooware is clearing the levels faster than ByteSword is. ByteSword isn't going slow. Alright, doing the chilies effectively. Getting all the enemies, getting all the burgers, getting all the time bony. Oh, I have no idea how mooware didn't get hit there, if I'm being honest. That was very impressive. Tried to go for the bonus, you couldn't. Now we have dynamite. It explodes, it deals damage, it sets things on fire. mooware can in fact get damaged by the dynamite. I think ByteSword might have grabbed another bonus level there. Bonus levels do give you extra life, so that's nice. They're a good little backup buffer. Yeah, firstly, again, we can only do so much. It's not like this game is super brutal. They're both doing fine. Like, as long as you don't, like, completely mess up, you will probably not exactly game over in this game. Probably. Oh, we're getting platformed. The platforms are the thing that you will probably hurt yourself with the most. Has to be very careful there. Oh! mooware is literally playing with fire. It's 2 stages ahead. I'm pretty sure ByteSword caught up. Also, to some extent, there's strategy here where it's like you can just leave an enemy alive, but on fire so that they affect other enemies. ByteSword getting hit there. Oh, the double. Back-to-back death. Very unfortunate. So the players are aware of what happens if they game over, so in theory, they should simply play safe when this happens. mooware should have gone for the dragon fruit here. When you go low on lives in this game, it is the smart move to be very careful. Has to now dodge projectiles while jumping around. Marie's with the 3-watch streak. Yeah, you even collect bonus letters. Yeah, you gotta get your bonus somehow. Yeah, both players still doing fine. Blowing things up. This stage that mooware is on, it's very easy to crush yourself. You need to at least be a bit aware of what you're doing. Yeah, is doing fine. Is very soon probably gonna move on to World 3. And ByteSword is 1 letter away from another bonus. I don't know if you want a bonus this late in the world. have 3 lives, you have like 3 levels left. Cleared this level significantly faster than mooware. Who did just complete another world. Yeah, nobody needs the name or the leaderboards. And is now in World 3. You get 3 lives. Things are getting a bit more dangerous. More fire, more enemies, more everything. This stage kind of solves itself. Everything sets each other on fire. And now we have birds. And birds are jerks. They drop bombs, and even worse, if you do set a bird on fire, the bird just drops down. Now, ByteSword lost a life on stage 1 of World 3. I would probably lose the other 2. Knowing that a game over resets you at the beginning of the world, that is probably the smart thing to do here. Alright. No, it still is, because if you lose a life in level 1, you definitely just want to take the, like, 30 seconds to get that life back. That is, like, the risk is there, sure, but it's way smarter to go for that. So, mooware is glowing because mooware picked up ramen, and ramen does in fact make you vulnerable to spikes. Didn't try them. Didn't want to risk it, didn't go for glowing means invulnerable. Which is another fun, normal video game logic thing. Yep, this level is very dangerous. These birds want you dead. They are coming for you. Mooware definitely wants a bonus room now. Yeah, no, not grabbing the bee, okay. I would have definitely grabbed the bee there. They have been informed that the bonus gives extra lives. Oh, there's the game over on ByteSword's side. Now, if mooware game over, mooware is gonna be behind. He's definitely playing a bit more careful now. Yeah, these red guys explode into smaller guys. The smaller guys, however, are also still on fire. As long as one does not stand too close to them, it should be fine. Yeah, the fact that everything sets each other on fire is surprisingly convenient. You can beat a lot of these levels by playing slow and just letting the fire handle it. Is an extra life. We're quickly going for it. Much safer now. Also gets the B for bonus, only needs an N now. Much safer spot for moving now. doing pretty well. Clearing out that level. Needs to get rid of the birds. Prioritize the birds. The birds are the worst. There's an N. Is not grabbing the N. Does not want the bonus level. Does not want the extra life. And ByteSword realized that glowy means safe. Oh, we're dodging in the air. Exceptional. We're very close to finishing. That's it all done. We're finishing the race with an official time of 16:14. So 4 seconds off. And commenting, super fun game, which I must agree with. It is a very fun little video game. We do know that ByteSword does not have clean audio. That one, and give us Rainwave. Give it a widget. Learning. The lineup of games or the lineup of people? This is NextFest Conquest, a tournament of NextFest demos, where we race NextFest demos for a week, because people like me test the demos for all of Press Access. We do have a list of the played games. I have a personal list of everything that I played. Most of that is public. We've been doing this for the 3rd time in a row now. And also I can now do the thing where... Yes, because we're 1. We'll advance in the tournament bracket. Alright, and... we are joined by the winner of this match, mooware. Hello, how did you enjoy the games?
What do you play? Right, the first one was that from the Sonderbuster death. That was, I really liked that, but it's pretty rough. Like not rough as in badly made, but rough as in it takes a lot of precision. I in my head I kind of compared it to Ghosts and Goblins with the
yeah.
The committal jumps where I think you've got some air control in this game, but not a lot.
You have very little, and the double jump is very painful. Oh no, ByteSword jumped into the projectile on the last stage.
No. Yeah, but I was worried in this game that I had like 1 life in World 3 and I was worried I'd have to redo the whole thing.
That's so painful.
Yeah, that's a big setback. But yeah, the first game I really liked it, but it's pretty tough. The second game, the golf game, it's not bad. I'm definitely not a mouse gamer.
Yeah, it's the second game probably wouldn't have been in if it was a long game, because it is kind of mean. But I thought for the short move, it's pretty decent.
Apparently there's a slowdown that I missed.
I too didn't know about the golf slowdown. Also, we are now also joined by ByteSword.
Hello. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea about the golf slowdown either.
Yeah, me neither. GG's.
None of us did.
GG's.
But yeah, how did you
Yeah,
like the games?
I think they were all pretty good. The golf one was an arm workout for sure. But the last one was really fun. I just died twice on the third world because I was trying to go too fast.
Yeah, that
I
is
kept-
that is the danger one runs in with this.
Yeah, I kept getting like pinched by platforms just barely.
Yeah, the platforms falling on you is definitely at the same time a great and a very mean mechanic. The game obviously takes a lot of inspiration from like Bubble Bobble and other arcade-style games.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I was trying to think of what it reminded me of.
But
Yeah, no, that one
incredible,
was pretty fun
incredible
as well.
But yeah, that sadly marks the end of your tournament run.
Yeah, it was fun though. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more, and I'll probably definitely sign up for whenever the next like main mystery tournament and play some other stuff as well. So
Yeah, there's always plenty to do. There's probably gonna be some other tournaments on the side. That generally happens.
yeah.
You can also still join these races for free on the side, of course. You can do and participate in any race you want. Lots of things to do, and everyone is always free to join.
Yeah, it was very fun. I think that one we played yesterday probably took the most of my brain power trying to figure out the little rocket ships, but I think all the ones today were really fun.
Yeah, Mothership Down was a cute little puzzle game. Yeah, is there anything else you would like to say or advertise? Are you still in Kuso?
Yeah, I tube into two of the matches over there, so I've been getting some repeat matches.
Wow, you're getting extra Crusoe games.
Yeah, so I think it's this upcoming weekend that I'll have my next match for that. Other than that, usually the only places that I'm around is either by 8BitSword on like Twitter or Blue Sky. And that's pretty much it for me. And then I'm around in like the Discords for this and Kuso as well. But...
I mean, not everybody has to do everything, as long as you're around. It's good enough. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, we wish you the best of luck in Kuso, and hopefully we will see you again next Conquest or next MT. Or maybe other side events. I think Roar is currently doing a weekly one live game challenge. Where
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's
We've got all kinds of side things going on. We have like a monthly or 2 monthly RPG book club. We have a monthly archipelago. That's actually what Gons is also organizing.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to figure out Archipelago myself for a group of friends, trying to race like 7 or 8 games at once, and it's some work for sure.
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah, that's about the numbers we do. I totally don't do 20 at once.
Yeah, this has been enough to figure out for me, so for now at least.
But yeah, the weekly challenge thing, I think Blasphemous Roar is doing that. It's in the... I mean, let me double check.
All of those things are in our activities forum thing here, so it can be a bit hidden, but yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff going on most of the time.
Yeah, I'll definitely check some of it out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move this on quick because the next race is setting up. So yeah, again, thank you very much for participating. I hope you have a good rest of your day because it's still early-ish for you, I think. Kinda.
Yeah, it's like early evening. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I don't know what people's time is. Everything is time zones shouldn't exist. We could all be on one global time. Make it easier for me.
True.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I appreciate you for having me. It's been fun.
That's the main thing.
All right, I'll see you guys around.
See you next tournament event. We'll see.
Yep. All right.